Hello?
We're recording now.
Hello, and welcome to a special edition of the Zach and Tony podcast.
I guess.
It's a special edition because with us today, our guest is Joe Carlson, a friend from college, and also a very prominent figure in the DC and Richmond acting
Also
area.
a hot piece of ass, if you don't mind my...
He's actually gotten hotter since after college.
For saying that I wasn't special to use that.
I
Also,
guess.
good way to Zach's heart is to make him feel bad too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll do anything you want if you
Yeah,
make me
dude,
feel like a
that-
piece of shit.
We're
That
just
and a
about ready to
shat
blow
cock.
you, both of us at this point. But yeah, better looking now than when you were in college, I would even say. You got that really gaunt look in your face going on. Like,
Yeah.
you almost look like Hollywood right now.
Okay, well that's the sleep deprivation and
It's-
the drugs. So, yeah. And
But yeah.
probably malnutrition. Yeah.
That's...
I
We got some
haven't
food
been doing
upstairs.
jumping exercises like you have.
Oh, man, yeah. But that's not taking the weight on. It's like almost putting it on.
What do
I
they
appreciate
call
that, Joe, and
it?
I don't do that many drugs.
No.
Plyometrics.
Although I did just see you.
I turned down cocaine last night.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not going to say what I saw you do.
Who was passing out cocaine last night? Never mind, I already know.
Yeah.
I already
Do
know.
you even have to
I
ask?
already know who.
I don't know anything.
God.
I don't know anything.
Why?
I turned it down.
That-
I'm
Just-
not
yeah.
associated with
That
it.
person,
Been turned down.
me and that person are about gonna get into a knockdown drag out one of these days.
Oh,
man.
yeah. You know what he'll say? Bring it! Bring it, bull!
Bring it, bull! Bring it! What? He'll go and he'll do the jump thing.
Yeah.
We talked about this in the
Yeah,
podcast
the
before.
thrusting
Don't
of the
do this to
shoulders.
anybody.
Yeah.
He'll go, what? Bring it, bull! What?
Yeah, bring it, bull.
Dude, last time
That's asking for a punch.
Last time me and him fought, we sort of fought. He came up to me and we were playing cards, and like I would just give him some shit, and he got up off the table and went around the table to where I was sitting. I was sitting down, and I looked up at him. He's standing over me, and this person.
Right.
This person
Who I don't know.
Yeah, who you
I
don't
know anything
who you don't know.
about. Good.
He was standing over me and he goes, what, huh, what? And he goes, 1, 2. He was like, I would have busted you twice, 1, 2, again, twice. And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? So I'm like, oh no, I pick up my cards and I throw them and I just pick them up and as hard as I can, I slam him, this person, to the floor.
Not necessarily a him.
And yes, and more than likely it was deserved. I know you weren't there, but you can imagine how
yeah.
well deserved.
Oh, yeah.
This person
Yeah.
deserves that slam.
Even when he's not asking for it, it seems as though he's asking for
He's
it.
probably
Yeah.
got one stored up, karmic.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Karmically.
He's got a biggest heart in the world, always ready to go.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
He-
yeah.
It's literally the biggest heart in the world.
Probably compared to the rest of his body.
What about like a bad
Literally,
Okay.
literally, metaphorically,
Yeah, okay. I got you.
biggest heart in the
I
world.
got you.
But yeah, so Joe, what have you been doing? I click on Facebook every once in a while. I check you out. I like your pictures. I like the projects you're doing with. Is it Cinetic Theater? There was some stuff you were
In
involved
Washington, D.C.
with. Right. And but I haven't done a lot of research. I'm just supporting my friend.
Yeah.
And so, what have you been doing the past? 6 years?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, 6 years. Well, I was working with Cinetic. I came up to DC and I immediately started working with that company, which is a visual theater company. So
Cool.
Really amazing stuff. Always exploring. What theater can do for its audience. What can we do to make it the place to go to see stuff that you can't see anywhere else but in the theater. How do we hold true to that idea? And so they keep putting out awesome stuff, but I've sort of moved away from them, kind of just stepping away from it for a little while.
Cool.
I went union in their non-union house. So,
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot. It's been working everywhere I could. Got an agent within the 6 years. Yeah, because I guess I haven't seen you since.
No, I've seen you twice since you visiting here.
Right.
You visiting here, and we just got really drunk with Brian and Eric.
That's true.
Which was fun.
That's what usually happens.
Which was fun.
I went to the beach and made up games.
Yeah.
That's what
when
we did.
when we're visiting with friends, we don't exactly talk shop, Tony and I, we aren't ones to do that. We
no, you
usually
don't
just
want
like,
to.
yeah, exactly.
No, you want
let's-
to be like, who have you been? You know, are you in love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
you have
show me some-
dogs.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what's going on
dogs.
in your life? Did you read a fucking book?
Right.
What's turning
Let's
you on?
let's bring the party too. That's kind of
Yeah.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't wanna
Especially
talk
people we haven't
shop.
seen in a while. It's like, let's just bring the party.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I got an agent, and that was great because I kind of got to move from, and they're really wonderful Capital Talent Agency. You know, shout
Cool.
out to Fred and Michelle and
Fuck
nice.
yeah.
and
Good shout out.
Big Papa Ralph and
Right.
and Daddy Georges that runs the whole show.
Right.
They're great. They work really hard. They have a big clientele in DC. Some of the best actors represented by them, and they've been really awesome to me. They've helped me get opportunities that would not have come my way if I was not represented by them because of the clout that they had.
Right.
And then I just and the, you know, the coolest thing that's happened I think in the 6 years is that when we were at school and we were all working together and everybody was grinding to make whatever they could, whatever turned them on and they thought would turn other people on. You know, everybody was doing that, and we
Right.
still
Right.
are. A lot of people still are from our class.
Yeah.
Classes. You know,
Yeah.
that like pocket of wonder that we all have.
That was like
upon.
2000 and
Like 2000, we graduated in 09. You were 08, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you did grad school, so you're kind of still there.
Right.
We're
like
talking
4 or
about
5
Virginia
years of
Commonwealth
people there.
University again.
3 or 4 years of people.
Yeah, but it was that probably 2005 or 6 until 2010 or
Yeah.
so, something like that. Those 5 years.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of great talent and great
So
people.
we met tons of people and I got relationships out of that, and where you know you don't work with them, but somebody, a casting director, is like, yeah, you know, remember we met way back when, and I've been keeping an eye on you, and
Yeah.
this thing came up, you know, and so this casting director I had met, who I just maintained a sort of like, you know, cool relationship with, they said, I want to put together a package for you, for a director. We're doing this series, and I think you're good for a role. And I was like, okay, that's amazing.
Right.
Like, you don't have to do that.
Right.
Right now, it's
Yeah.
their job to go out and find people that they think are great for the roles that they're casting. But they don't gotta do that. Like, you went the extra
Right.
mile for somebody.
Well,
you know?
I think
Damn.
we were talking about this last night. Me and my keyboarders were talking about Tim Frank, the lead singer of a band called Catch. Because they had met, we were talking outside, and he walked away, and Nate was like, he's a good guy, right? And I was like, no, he's a really good guy.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be a good guy to be successful in theater or music or anything, but it certainly fucking helps.
Right.
And if you're a good guy with a good memory, I know it's this person's job to cast Joe Carlson, but what a wonderful human being that he also remembered you, liked you,
Right.
and
Kept hollering at me. Kept
Yeah.
just being like, dude, I think you're good. And
Yeah.
it's those encouraging words along the way, because we suffer. I mean, it's like baseball, right? You fail much more often
Oh,
than
yeah.
you're successful.
Yeah,
Sure.
Right.
yeah.
Maybe you got an on-base percentage of 0.46, or
Mhm.
if you're walking a lot too.
Yeah.
But we encounter so many no's and so many instances where we just have to be strong in what we thought about ourselves. But to always have somebody kind of
yeah.
calling out to you,
Yeah.
that's great.
Oh yeah, big
People
time.
remember
We all
their
have
allies too, man.
Yeah.
People
And so-
remember their allies.
So this was someone from VCU was doing
No,
this?
no, but he was from Richmond area. You know, Henry Outerland, Outerland Casting. He's awesome. He did all of the AMC miniseries that I did, the American West, and he got me the role. I got me the role because I delivered
Sure.
what he asked
Yeah.
for.
Right.
But if
He
he
helped.
doesn't have that memory, if I haven't maintained that good relationship,
Yeah.
it doesn't come around. And if you didn't see me working in that time.
Yeah.
So that was great. You know, it was an example, and I'm going to go out to Ohio. So yeah, we got AMC, American
I was
West.
gonna say,
Yeah.
let's talk
Saturday
about this right
nights.
now.
Yeah. I think
10 p.m. right
I saw-
after Hell on Wheels. I'm plugging it.
I
Yes, we'll
think
plug
I
it
saw
again at the
that.
end. But yeah.
I'm plugging it.
I haven't seen any of it. In fact,
That's because you guys don't support your friends. Everybody
That's
knows
very
that.
true. No, actually, we're not very
everybody
good.
knows that.
Everybody knows that.
That's what they say.
Shame.
He is your god now. I love that so much.
Yeah. Yes.
Cersei's shame was way more
So
creepy.
we got
than
no
the nun
spoilers.
shame.
No spoilers. Actually,
Oh,
we're
well,
seeing an
wait,
episode.
I don't care. I'm not gonna remember.
Yeah, it's true.
This
Okay, but for
particular
anybody
part
out
of
there,
the
I'm
seasons.
very sensitive about
Have you seen it?
potentially spoil. I've seen everything all the time, many times.
Let's
over
talk
and
about it.
over
No one
again.
listens to this. No one listens to this. No one listens to this.
No, we don't gotta go down a Game of Thrones hole, because it's gonna go deep and it'll go the entirety of the podcast.
I will go super deep.
If we open,
If you don't want to go deep,
That's
I get
true.
it.
I don't think it'll go super deep.
I want to hear more about the American West.
Oh yeah, let's go.
anyways.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
I I already opened the can of worms. I was like, let's go.
If you
let's
want
go,
to
let's
stay
go.
after, we can do a Game of Thrones podcast after. But,
Okay.
Yeah, a separate one.
Yeah.
So what is your character? You're a gangster of some kind, right?
Yeah. Nah. Outlaw. Thank you.
Yes.
Right.
He's a cowboy outlaw.
No, I'm not a fucking cowboy.
You're not cowboy?
No.
Cowboys are good
no,
guys.
Cowboys are great. No offense to cowboys, but Frank James wasn't a cowboy. He was an outlaw.
Yeah.
You know, before his family had a farm, you know, they weren't great. They lived in Missouri. They supported slavery. They fought for the South.
Sure.
You know, the mom was very religious. They called her the captain. Dad left when they were young. I think Frank was 6 and Jesse was like barely born, maybe 3. And and yeah, Dad hauled off to go do like preach to the gold miners, but he was just part of the gold rush.
Right.
So Frank and Jesse James, and so they, you know, and then but very young with the war starting up. They were guerrilla raiders. I mean, the history of Frank and Jesse James is really incredible.
Right.
It's you know, they're anti-heroes.
Sure.
Absolutely. And they're despicable people in many ways.
Right.
But Frank James sold shoes later in life. But anyway, I played
Honorable living.
I played Frank James.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played, and then he started like
Real
Buffalo
Al
Bill.
Bundy, that Frank James.
Right. Yeah. He said there's a line in that great The Assassination of Jesse James by the Coward, Robert Ford movie.
Great movie.
Yeah.
I like the movie.
So anyway, I played Frank James. I was on AMC Saturdays, 10 p.m.
So how many episodes are left?
It's 5 episodes are left. Tonight is episode 4. There's another 4 episodes.
Hell yeah! And
They did a really good job. You know, the docudrama genre is kind of expanding and evolving.
Yeah.
And this director John Ealer, who's done a number of them. Well, I think they won some Emmys for Making of the Mob.
Cool.
And
They're
he's
releasing
a dope
in Chicago.
director. So
Cool.
it was a good experience. Yeah.
What? Who else is in it? Any names?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, yeah, some people that are really good and should be names, I think, and they've done great stuff. David Stevens, he plays Jesse James, he's number 1. Moses Brings Plenty, who's been on a lot of different shows, and they escape my mind because you know our memories aren't the best. But
Sure.
Veep, he worked on Veep, I know that for sure,
nice.
and I think he did House of Cards too.
That's awesome.
But he's done a bunch of other things, and he's very involved. In other aspects of his life. Will Strongheart, who's also a dope musician, an MC, William.
That's an awesome
William
name.
Strongheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a,
and
that's a
he
Game of
backs
Thrones
it up
name.
too. And
Yeah.
he backs it up all the way. He's a great MC. I think he's been recording out in LA, so you guys gotta check him out.
Cool.
And who else? Robert. Problem is, we called all of one another by their character names all throughout filming.
Yeah.
So sometimes Nathan Stevens, who's incredible. He just filmed with Josh. Who's that other guy? Josh, not Brolin, the younger guy.
James Brolin.
Josh Hartnett.
Josh
yeah.
Hartnett.
Hartnett.
Yeah.
The cutie from the Pearl Harbor movie.
The cutie.
Yeah.
Cutie
yeah,
pie.
and he was in Penny
Dime
Dreadful.
piece.
Did you see Penny Dreadful? That was good.
No.
Yeah.
What was it about? That sounds very.
It was about monsters in Victorian England.
I've heard of this. I have not seen this.
Yeah, and
Yes.
so you get Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster, and you get who the woman that's the lead actor in it? She's the one that holds it down. Josh Hartnett. Josh Hartnett in that show is like, okay, you're not that good of an actor, but you're so damn cute, and I love
Cutie
you.
pie. Oh, yeah.
I love you. Like you're so adorable, and
Yeah.
yeah.
He seems. I agree. He's not that good of an actor, but he seems like a nice guy. He seems like he
And he's
gives
got
off an
it.
air
He's
of a nice
got a
guy.
certain quality
Yes,
that just comes
exactly.
across on camera.
Exactly.
You know, and you can't teach that.
I agree. Because I don't get angry seeing him in movies, even if they're shitty movies. I'm
Who
like,
do you
there
get
you
angry?
go.
Who do you get angry seeing
pisses
in a
you
movie?
off?
Oh boy.
Number 1.
Number 1. The girl from the Batman movie, the last Batman movie.
What?
The last Batman movie with that played
Superman?
Catwoman. That played Catwoman.
Anne Hathaway?
Anne
Yeah, I don't like her. She's so phony to
Pisses
me.
me off.
She's so phony to me. She's
Pisses
gorgeous,
me right
but she's
off.
so phony to me.
I only really thought she was
okay.
gorgeous as Catwoman, if I'm being.
I
like,
think
right.
Anne Hathaway
You didn't
kills it,
didn't
bro.
think she was gorgeous?
I thought that she was as Catwoman.
I thought she was too. She's amazingly hot.
Yeah.
But I just don't like seeing her. I just don't like. She's not. I don't think she's that talented. I think she's overblown. Tom Cruise used to make me angry, but now I'm just kind of like, I'll watch your movies. It's good stuff.
You're out of your fucking mind. Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway
is brilliant.
I don't think so.
You're out of your fucking mind.
I don't know. I'm never gonna work with her, Joe. So I don't.
Well, certainly not now. Not after hashtag Anne Hathaway hears this podcast.
It's so true. We should hashtag.
Yeah, you need to do a social media campaign to get Anne Hathaway.
And since you're now listening,
although I think she's hot,
because she needs to come onto this show and defend her body of work to you and win you over.
Email me at finchzj @gmail.com. We'll get you on.
I'm sure there's more people out there that I do get angry seeing other than Anne Hathaway, but she came to mind because me and Jackie were both talking about how much we didn't like her. Jackie, my girlfriend. But
who pisses you off, Zach?
I was just trying to think of that while he was talking about Anne Hathaway.
Number one.
I was gonna ask this too.
Number one, who I just can't stand. Who really? Oh man. I don't know. We might have to come back to me.
It used to be Channing Tatum for me.
I used to hate him too.
But he's so darn funny.
He's so funny. Like he's got the Josh Hartnett thing where it's like, you seem like a good guy.
A little bit.
You seem like a good guy.
I kind of can't stand Russell Crowe anymore.
Yeah, here and there, but I love him still though.
I liked Gladiator, but after that, I just no.
What?
Yeah.
That was it. Just it.
Basically,
I liked a lot of his movies.
I haven't seen the new one, the Nice Guys.
The Nice Guys. I hear good
That
things.
looks good.
But
That looks good.
That looks good.
I hear good things about it, but I don't know. He might piss me off.
We might piss him off. Apparently, that guy gets
Has a
angry
short
on
temper.
shows and all the time, like radio shows. Billy Bob Thornton apparently has a bad attitude as well, which is kind of upsetting because I super duper like him. But apparently, he's not a nice guy.
Love Sling Blade.
Love Sling Blade. I like just seeing him. Period. Did you see him in Fargo? For season 1.
No.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh,
so
season 1
good.
is great.
That show is so hot right now.
It is.
Yeah, it really
It's
is.
good. Season 2.
I haven't seen season 2.
I had no idea how it connected to season 1 until the very last episode. I couldn't figure it out. It's crazy. Anyway, who do you hate?
Yeah, who do you really? I guess hate is a very strong word. I don't really hate anybody.
Yeah, who
No,
makes you
there's
mad?
people
Who makes you mad to
you
see?
That
see
rubs
them.
you.
I can't think of anybody that I just hate to see on screen. Like that, I can't think of anybody that I find too overexposed or blown out. You know
Except
what?
Channing
I'm gonna
Tatum,
be,
maybe.
and I feel bad actually. You know who I'm just tired of seeing. I just got fatigue. Is Jennifer Lawrence.
She's everywhere.
And I don't
She's
even
everywhere.
dislike.
I get you.
I don't dislike her roles.
No, she's amazing.
The franchise, the kind of cottage franchise of these,
Yeah.
I have a career, but I'm shooting for something more grander or special. Or
X-Men
someone's
and
dying.
And I
Hunger
like how
Games.
you put the affectation of the voice on
of course.
because I feel like a lot of young artists.
This is what did it for me, Tony.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what pissed me off about Jennifer Lawrence.
Go for
is
it.
the X-Men movies.
Really?
I feel like she blew up after she played Mystique, and then they had to keep giving her more
Money?
more. They had to keep making it more about Mystique and Jennifer Lawrence and giving Mystique.
Yeah.
And it's no knock to the character Mystique. She's fucking killer.
But she's not really that killer.
But it's not really. It wasn't really her role in the.
Yeah,
in
they've always focused on,
universe.
and to be honest, they focus way too much on Mystique in all of the movies, which I never really understood.
Not in the early one. When it's Rebecca Romaine Stamos, but you know, she couldn't really act that well.
No, she couldn't.
J-Lo
But
can
She
act.
looks good in that paint though. Real good.
oh yeah, yeah.
This is true.
But the thing is, in the comic books, Mystique is like they try to make it seem like her blue paint and her face. They're both straight up dime pieces, by the way. Rebecca Romaine Stamos and Jennifer Lawrence. But they try to make them look ugly, like they had this problem their entire life, like it was bad acne, but times 10. No, you're still good looking. And actually, in the comic books, Mystique is the hottest of all the comic book characters. She's just blue. She just happens to be blue with red eyes.
I don't know. Rogue was always.
Yeah, man.
It's
Me
the
too.
white streak in the hair.
And also, you couldn't touch her. Want to touch her?
You know
That
what I
is
mean?
She
kind
really
of
wanted
hot.
to touch you.
Real. Yeah, that's
Which
real.
which blue cartoon character would you bang first? Mystique or that lady Smurf?
Mystique, because the lady Smurf kind of seems a little
Young?
raw.
a little. So, but I'd have to be Smurf sized.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess so.
In
Yeah, you'd
order
be
to.
a Smurf.
So how does that happen?
What?
So I think I might go with the lady Smurf just because. What is that whole experience
What
like?
is it like to
I don't
be
even.
a Smurf?
I don't even know if they have sex. I don't even know if they have sex.
Because like I'm pretty sure.
No, they Smurf. They
How
have
big?
Smurf.
Do you know how big a Smurf is generally? Like
I think.
No.
I think right here.
Really?
I'm holding my thumb and finger
About an
an
inch.
inch apart.
Inch
I'm
and a
thinking
half.
of them in relation to Gargamel.
Yeah.
That was a bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the wizard guy.
Yeah. So human me, and Zach and you,
Wouldn't be
neither
able
of
to
us
do
would
it.
be able to. So we'd have to be shrunk.
To Smurf
Smurf
size.
size.
And turn into Smurfs, maybe. They might not have sex like us. It could be very alien.
There's so much we don't know about Smurf life.
So
Yeah.
Mystique. Plus, Mystique could then shapeshift into many different women. You could end up having sex with.
That would go over well.
Now I'm tired of this blue. Can you give me something in a
Yeah.
I don't know, Jennifer Lawrence, for instance?
I wonder if that would help. That's why people role play. I guess.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so. Well, they got the not Furbies,
Furries.
furries. They got the furries, the people that like to dress up.
I knew a chick that
And
made
have sex.
costumes for
For
them.
furries?
Yeah.
They would like literally come to her
yeah.
house and be like, "I'll take a."
Yeah, she would give
raccoon,
them
please.
fittings. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What were they like?
I was gonna. I know. I was like, what question do I ask? I just want to know what they're like.
Well, I was never. I think my friend dated her, and I was never around when they came over for that. But, or you would never know. Like they would maybe be hanging out, and then they'd leave, and he'd be like, "Oh, that was one of the furries."
Wow.
So I don't know. So it's just like they're just like anybody. You know what I mean?
Weird,
Like,
sweaty. Yeah,
No,
of course.
wait,
It's not
ju-
like you
ju-
just look
just
at somebody
because-
like, oh, that's a furry.
That
Come
guy-
on.
that guy's
Be
well,
sex
a furry.
positive.
Yeah,
I saw the news with Maggie Smith, and she talked about sex positivity.
I was there yesterday as well.
Yeah.
It
She
was
did
good.
talk about it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna shame you first, Tony.
Yeah. Well, I definitely think I could pick out somebody who might be a furry. I wouldn't know 100%, but I could be like, that person. I wouldn't be surprised if that person furries.
They look like they
What
could
do you
be a
think would
furry.
tip it? What would tip it?
Definitely if your hair is like any other color besides its natural color, like streaks of pink and green. If you play Warcraft constantly,
Okay.
If
If you're wearing a Warcraft
How do you
shirt,
profile a furry?
yeah. So I'm like, well, this seems like somebody who might be into that.
Into dressing up like animals.
anyone
While having
anyone with a
sex.
Muppets shirt on might be a furry.
That's not. Yeah, this is actually
Fraggle Rock fan.
Yeah.
That could be
Yeah.
furry.
Fraggle Rock fan. I'm gonna go ahead and burn all my Fraggle Rock.
Let me
and
propose
Muppet
this.
shirts.
So, would you rather have sex with a Smurf or a Fraggle?
A Fraggle.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Now we're getting to the hard-hitting question.
I like Fraggles better, but my heart says Fraggle, but the anatomy of the creatures makes Smurfs more likely for actual copulation.
Well, the Smurfs. There's really only one lady Smurf, right?
Which,
Where
what the fuck? Huh?
There are 3 or 4 lady Fraggles. Red, the other one.
Yeah, but they don't look human.
Yeah,
Neither do the Smurfs.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Well, I guess a little bit, but they're
Like-
blue.
They got, they just got weird things like potato feet.
So let me ask you this: however, Smurfs and Fraggles have sex, which none of us really know,
No.
but we have to presume that they procreate.
We have
You
to.
know, in this
Yeah,
universe,
there's
right?
a lot of them.
Who do you think is better in bed?
Fraggles.
Smurfs or Fraggles?
Smurfs.
Fraggles.
I don't know. Fraggles work too hard, you know?
They
Fuck
work
you
too
like
hard. They're
a
dancing, they're
Fraggle.
singing, and when they move, they go bounce, 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 back and forth, back and forth.
It's almost
back
as
and
if they're
forth.
twerking.
Yeah, dude, they're
Twerking
moving.
hard, though.
And they got energy. That's why they're working all the fucking time. So they're working. Oh, you know the little builders, the little tiny builder guys that was in Fraggle.
Yeah.
Those guys, the
Lemmings?
Smurfs, what if they hook up, and they start to create even like furfs. And they create
Wait,
like
are you talking
Fraggle
about
Smurfs.
You're talking about Fraggles and Smurfs cross-pollinating.
Cross-pollinating correctly.
Yeah, okay.
Are they plants?
I don't know. I think we're on to something that we need to... Does anybody know the producers of either of those shows?
I think we can get this done.
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson.
one of them, I
Fraggle.
think.
Yeah.
I don't know about those Smurfs though.
I have so many.
Oh yeah, wait, we do. Hanna-Barbera? Isn't it Hanna-Barbera?
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera?
No, Hannah the barber.
Hanna, the
He
Barber.
cuts my hair
Yeah.
once a month.
Yeah.
Hannah.
Down on Irving.
Irving Park Barber.
Irving
Let's
Park
give
Barber.
a shout out to them.
Irving Park Barber
Joe,
shop.
do
Thanks
you want to
for
talk a little bit about your
my haircut.
upcoming Ohio thing?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's another example. Yeah, after like all during the 6 years, people we knew. You know, you guys know Dan Dennis.
Yep.
Yeah.
He graduated from BCU, and he's been teaching out of the University of Athens or University of Ohio in Athens or something of that nature.
I think that.
Not
I think
the
that sounds-
Ohio University.
Not the. I don't believe so.
But
No.
Ohio
But
University,
a
Athens.
reputable institution.
Oh, I'm
we'll
sure
say.
Athens. You know, that's such history.
Is it? Is it? I don't- Is it? Is it? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Close to where the Olympic Games were.
Oh yeah.
Originally,
That's right.
Athens, Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Home
wait.
of the Olympic
no,
Games.
That's not true at all. It's not true.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You got it. The Parthenon, right in downtown
I
Athens.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Seafaring people. Great Navy.
Yeah. Very powerful. Mythical. So I'm going out to Ohio to work for Dan's new company. It's called Tantrum Theater. And they are connected with the University of Ohio in Athens. And it's great digs. I get a meal plan.
Yes.
I'm gonna be staying
you
in
told me about that.
a dormitory.
So exciting.
Yeah.
Dude, this
I
is.
get a
This is.
fucking
I
meal
would
plan.
love it.
Oh yeah.
I would love to
meal
go back.
plan?
I would love to go
yeah.
back to college just to be like meal plan and like 2 or 3 days where it's like I don't got nothing to do. Like,
I'm gonna be weird.
I'm gonna
in
be
here.
weird today. I'm gonna go like
weird.
down to the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just fucking take some drugs. Not that this is what you're gonna do. Obviously, you're an adult.
Right.
But going
I like
back
that.
to
A lot
meal
of people
plan
might be
life.
like, I would like to go back to college to like really take advantage of the educational opportunities and training potential.
And I'm like-
I want to go back and I just want to get weird again and get fucking high down by the river. Or just fucking bake,
you
just
know
like
what?
bake all
Yeah.
over again with no
I would-
repercussions.
Yeah, like, I really want to go back to college to like really try in that history class.
I'd love to get fired from the student commons again. You know.
Not bitter about it at all.
Yeah, I remember the day that
You got
happened.
fired from there?
Yeah, dude. I
Well,
was.
Zach and I both worked
The
at
day
student
after my
college.
wedding,
Yep.
or the day after our wedding party.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
fired, but Joe knows
Slept on the couch.
because Joe was. You'd left the student commons by then.
I
but-
was an audio-visual technician.
and I was a student manager, and then before that, I
But
was.
you weren't in charge of me.
No, John, not John Lepo. What's John
It's
something?
close to
other.
that. I think a lip was in the name.
Yeah. He was in charge of you. But you were there. My first year, I was one of the guys that just set up the rooms, not the audio visual part, but
An
the tables and
FA.
chairs.
An
An
FA,
FA,
yeah.
a facilities assistant.
Right.
And I was employee of the year my first year there.
They loved you there.
They loved me, only 3 years later to get fired.
So did you get fired because you were hungover?
I was fired because I was hungover and I was about 2 hours late.
Okay.
And
And probably smelling.
Um,
I smelled
Greasy.
I
Probably
mean,
like the greasy shine you have
Yeah.
on your face that
Oh,
when
yeah.
you haven't like showered.
like
I-
why are you sweating
I
so
think-
profusely? It's
I
air
think-
conditioned in here.
I think I'd officially graduated like a week earlier though, because it was after your wedding, so I was just there like picking up summer shifts, continue to make money.
Right.
So I was like, I wasn't even a student anymore. I was like, I was done anyways. It was just a
Yeah.
matter,
Yeah.
It was they fire me or I quit in a week anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
So-
did the right thing. I mean, what are you gonna do?
You wish you
Not
were still
get-
there?
Like not get toe up wasted.
Right.
at
Yeah.
One of your best friends'
Yes.
fucking wedding.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I had to miss that wedding party, which I was furious with.
Oh well, there was a couple things. You might have missed all of them or none of them. Or
no, we
one of
only
them.
went to the service.
Okay.
We
cool.
went to because we couldn't. I think I had a show that night or something.
There was also just an after party at Sarah's old house there,
Yeah.
which is
I think I might have made it to
that. That's the one that he fucked up on and
got just like over
yeah.
the top.
over the top.
Like you love that Stallone movie, don't you?
Which one? Over the top.
Over the Top?
Oh yeah, it's so stupid. Yeah,
It's so good.
It's so good. And what's that song? How does that song go?
It's like it goes something like We're getting over the top.
No, it's not how
Yeah,
that's
we're
not-
blowing and wristing forearms.
What'd you say? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said we're going over the top. Yeah, we're boning and wrestling.
Yeah. This arm wrestling is really a metaphor for our sexual tensions. Because we're fucking truck drivers.
yeah.
Truck drivers, man blowjobs, gonna arm wrestle.
Whoever loses goes first.
Don't forget about the blowjobs, arm wrestling.
If you close your eyes, I mean, really, anybody could be giving you a blowjob.
Yeah. Unless they have facial hair, and then that
Joe,
kind
let
of
me
like
tell you something.
That's right.
does some
Yeah.
rubbing, you know?
No.
That
Joe,
does limit it, yeah.
with that type of attitude, you're going all the way to the top.
And likewise, if you close your eyes,
You could be.
no, you're still
You're
sucking
still blowing
dick.
it.
Yeah, you still got a dick in your mouth.
Yeah, because no matter
Yeah.
how much you try to imagine you're
things-
eating pussy, you are sucking.
Sign up. You want to know a dirty little secret? Because nobody listens to this fucking show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe this will get you some listeners.
Like 30 people do. So.
Yeah, hashtag I thought I had a tiny dick in my mouth.
Oh,
I was going down on a
hashtag.
girl, and it was great, you know, because
Oh.
you know, I speak 2 languages, English and kind of linguist.
Diddle. Oh.
On the language.
Get it? That's
Yeah.
bad. I thought of that earlier today when I was just staring.
That
at
was
the
an
ceiling.
original joke.
Yeah.
I like it.
Or I was like, what's something clever? I sometimes I like to think about things that are really bad to put on Tinder. like what if I was honest about all of my negative traits, probably, and you just put that right on Tinder.
Just threw it up there.
Yeah. Like I mean, most people if dudes were just like just looking to fuck,
Yeah.
right,
Right.
you know, or I'm emotionally unstable.
So my girlfriend and my
Yeah.
sister made a Tinder profile for me.
For you,
For me.
let me see
And,
your pics. Because I've
and-
never seen a dude's Tinder profile.
Definitely, but before I do that, I'm going to tell you what they wrote for my bio, and it is: I went to the bathroom and I came back, and it was, "If you're 5'2" and don't want to see my balls blue, get at me."
So how's that been working out for you?
I mean, you know, the chicks we swiped that day.
Oh, you got a girlfriend?
Yeah. It's the people got back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone?
Did you start any conversations?
That's what I used to do.
You don't do it anymore.
Yeah, no, it's because
But you
it's,
still have Tinder on
even
your
if
phone.
you say hi, like, and people when people
But his
say hi
girlfriend
to
made
me,
the profile.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
when people say hi to me, it's like I even feel bad then. Like they say hi because I'm not gonna respond, and I feel like I'm just like kind of leading them on.
But you have had people say hi.
Oh
to
yeah,
What you should
Even
do
with balls
though
blue?
is just show them, just like have a stock picture of a penis, and just send them that picture, and they're like, okay, he's a perv.
right.
Try and find.
I've been catfished. Then you don't have to feel like you've been rejecting them in any way.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, who swipes right on if you're 5'2" and you don't want my balls blue? Get at me.
Somebody
better
with a great sense of humor.
They'd better
You know
fucking
what?
be 5'2",
Yeah.
okay? Or else hit the fucking bricks. You know what I'm saying, gentlemen?
And you can tell by that phrase that it was more of a Gabriella. That was more of my
Yeah,
sister
the little
joke
rhyme.
than a Jackie joke. Yeah. Because Gabriella's my sister's screen name and name for everything right now is RadGab42069. Also very funny.
Well, that's like just being honest, right?
right. Totally. That's just total funny, honest way of attacking life. I'm Rad. I'm Gab. Smoking dope. 69.
69 and-
all the time.
69 and
You know, you're only young once.
damn right. Wait,
yeah.
so what the hell besides being back in college
Oh yeah.
are you gonna do?
Well, we
Yeah,
were
in
talking.
Athens.
Well, I'm not really gonna, other than the meal plan.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm doing. After all that very highbrow,
Yeah.
I'm doing a
humor.
Brian Friel drama, Dancing at Lunasa. It's a beautiful play about a family in Dublin, Ireland, during the Festival of Lunasa, which is the Festival of the Moon.
Yeah.
And so there's lots of beautiful dancing that will be part of the play as well. And it's a cast featuring this very strong and intelligent family of women, of sisters. and it's a narration told from the perspective of a man, but a very special summer when this priest returned from Africa. They got their first transistor radio, and he met his father for the first time. And I play his father, who's been absent and is back. One of those, maybe gonna make a go of it, but probably
play his
not.
father.
Yeah.
How old is the father supposed to be?
So, like my age.
You look perpetually 28.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
ever since I've known you,
the
yeah,
Irish got
28.
it down a lot earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just started.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, Catholic.
Right.
So
Yeah. They
accidents
They want to crank him out
no
too.
birth control.
No.
She
sex.
got knocked up, and he kind of was never around. I don't even think they necessarily got married.
Right.
But the guy that plays the child, he narrates, and he's like in his 50s, I think. But he plays the kid in the scenes, so you see it. It's a theatrical device.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Interesting.
So
And,
that's cool.
and Mr. Dan Dennis is one of my favorite teachers there.
He's the artistic director of Tantrum Theater, and professor at the university, and so he's not directing. I can't. I'm so bad. I should.
Don't worry.
I should know the director's name. Yeah.
No one's got the
You'll cut
ear,
around
asshole.
it. Yeah. Nobody here.
Yeah, we'll cut.
Well,
cut
for
that
future,
out.
for practice, when I do shows that are of importance.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do these things.
We'll just insert name here. But that sounds fucking great. Also, I want to also say that I saw you in the movie Lincoln.
Right.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Only
It was a while ago.
recently?
Oh,
No.
I like you. I like.
I
you've been like,
I did my research.
I've been meaning to watch this movie.
One time I heard you say yay.
Yep, I heard you say.
Or was
Were
it
you a
nay?
yay or
Nay.
nay?
It was
no,
your yay or
I was
nay.
on the wrong side of
You're on the
this
wrong
thing.
side?
Yeah.
You got that look. People want to cast you on the wrong side.
You're a bad guy, Joe.
You look like a Southern boy.
That's true, too.
Yeah, well, I think I played. Joe, what is that? I played a character the entire time, which is funny to say, Chilton A. Elliott. But then I was credited with a different character, Joseph Marsden, and that was actually played by the lead singer of Carbon Leaf.
What?
Yeah, true story. He played this character, Joseph Marsden, but for whatever reason, they just used me as Joseph Marsden with my nay and cut him out. And I felt bad because he gave a really stirring, no.
Yeah.
For his.
Probably because somebody just really hated Carbon Leaf, and they were like, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah,
That's
Spielberg.
probably it.
Yeah.
Was Spielberg there?
When I was,
Yeah.
he was directing the film.
Well, I know, but I was on the set of John Adams once, and what's his fucking name wasn't there.
Who?
So here we go. I don't even remember that guy's name.
That fucking cocksucker.
Whoever
huh?
directed those.
Yeah.
I was on like a B unit
I don't know
type
who it is.
situation.
Oh,
The
yeah.
that was the HBO miniseries.
Tom
That's
Hanks
awesome.
was there one day though, but
Did you meet Tom Hanks?
I high-fived him.
I'll tell you who I met. Who you
Really?
wouldn't think.
He was handing them out.
What famous American dramatist do you think I met on the set of Lincoln?
Is he really famous,
Daniel
or is it something
Day-Lewis.
He's
smart
super
people would
famous.
do?
No,
Is
he's
there something smart
super
people would
fucking
do?
famous.
Was he in the
Daniel
movie or was he there
Day-Lewis.
hanging
He's
out?
probably next to Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's the
the
next
dude from
famous.
The Office.
Trey Parker.
No,
Dramatist?
Are we talking? I mean,
dramatist?
Book
What
of
are we talking
Mormon. Okay.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Someone a little bit more prolific than only the Book of
what's his
Mormon.
name? Who's from The Fugitive?
Who's
Harrison
from the
Ford?
Okay,
yeah.
a writer. I'm gonna just.
Oh, so a writer?
a
Okay.
A writer.
Yeah. Duh, Zach, dramatist.
You went to the same fucking performing arts
we're-
school I
that's
did.
the-
But we're not the brightest bulbs in the box from that school, my man.
That's the audible equivalent of Tony basically like shoving me over and
And laughing.
into oncoming traffic.
But I'm also making fun of myself at the
Yeah.
same time. There. I'm not. But yeah.
No, because Zach went with Trey Parker. Like, he was going writers. So
South
we're,
Park.
we're gonna give Zach.
Well,
points.
because I know who the Lin-Manuel dude is. He's the Hamilton guy.
Oh my God, Tony, you don't know that. You don't know that.
I'm like, yeah, totally.
Yep,
Keep going.
yep.
Okay.
Lin-Manuel, so good at things.
At stuff and stuff. Okay, so is it musicals?
On the set.
Do they do musicals in particular?
You know,
or,
no.
Did
all
he
right,
write
Sam Shepard.
the Bible?
Sam
No.
Shepard. Damn it.
No. You're not gonna guess.
There's no way I'm gonna
Yeah,
get.
it's Tony.
Oh,
Tony.
I got it.
His name's Tony. First name is Tony.
What,
Danza.
really?
Huh?
Tony Danza.
Jesus Christ.
Tony Danzig.
Tony Danza.
Tony Danza.
Tony Danza.
You two fucking chooches.
Good use of the word. Appropriate. Very appropriate.
Kushner.
That sounds like a famous person.
Tony Kushner. You know,
yeah.
Angels in America.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not looking at who wrote it.
Well, he wrote Lincoln as well.
He's
Did he
got
really?
he's got
Yeah,
a
he
degree
did.
in theater, everybody. This guy over here, Tony.
Kushner wrote Lincoln, and he was on set all the time. And,
Yeah, cool.
and he would hand out like dailies, like little lines that you could shout out. And and he would just walk around. And I'll tell you, what was amazing is that he started conversations with people. Like, if he wasn't Tony Kushner, he might be somebody who you're like, fuck, I don't want to. This guy's going to start talking to me, and
comes.
that would be over. but it's Tony Kushner who's doing it, so you know you're in for something good.
He's
That's
like
cool,
he's
man.
like the weird guy in Office Space who's talking about a stapler. It's like, oh god, here he comes again. Here he comes.
Is he a good guy?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
He's just starting
like,
conversations with people.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, and he loved it. And if somebody, I saw a guy, Joe Ionesco.
Okay.
He was an actor in Richmond, old head, great actor in Richmond, Virginia, and he saw Tony was like walking by, and Joe's just like, fuck it, and he walks up, he's like, Mr. Kushner, I just wanted to thank you for this beautiful script you've written,
Right.
and for many others that you have that have been very important in my life, and he's like, boom, and he just starts chatting with him, you know,
Nice.
just like starts just chatting.
Dale
That's
Watson.
awesome.
No,
That's
zero
a good
pretension.
quality.
I love that
no,
quality.
zero
That's a good
pretension.
quality.
I don't know if I have that sometimes, not all the time, but Dale Watson,
Yeah.
this musician that we like, just will sit there for hours
After shows,
after
after concerts.
shows, and just talk to every single person, but seriously have a 5-minute conversation
Yeah.
with whoever stopped and waited.
And
just to see him.
a different one, not just like canned, like,
Yeah.
oh, down in Austin, man, I drink all the beers. Okay, next.
Yeah, exactly.
Skill. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's a skill.
Yeah.
It is a skill.
Well, and it's part. My grandmother was like that type of woman. I met a woman at her funeral, and she said, "Your grandmother, when you spoke to her, she made you feel like you were the only person
That's
that
nice.
she was speaking to."
That's a sweet
And
thing.
I think, yeah, and so I think it's. I try to practice that. I'm not as good at it.
Yeah, it takes practice. I feel like
no, you got some qualities like
You do.
like that. It's hard. You know why?
Yeah.
It's energy. It takes energy, and people that can do it without looking at like it takes a lot of energy to be that focused on that many individuals it's a skill, and it's also I think it's a natural ability too.
Yeah.
It's a naturally born ability.
Yeah,
just like Michael Jordan, like my mom. You know
Right.
how she's one of the nicest people you'll ever
yeah.
meet, biggest sweethearts in the world.
Yeah,
There's but that's her being that nice and that generous and that kind is like Michael Jordan being able to fucking jump from the foul
Right.
line. Like it's
Right.
it's a different type of a skill that you're born with.
I think this podcast has actually helping me. In particular, I don't want to speak for you, but
Yeah.
like communicate and actually conversate with people a lot better.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Especially like people I don't know.
Remember how nervous we used to get?
Oh yeah,
It was horrible.
yeah.
Like we didn't know. There would be like minutes of time of us going. The first one where Logan was on, where it was like, he'd be like, "I'll take it from here."
Yeah,
so-
Logan totally helped us.
Yeah.
Oh
like,
man.
yeah, let me just show you guys the ropes about how to keep talking about absolutely nothing and everything at once. But yeah, it's really just not. This isn't here. Fuck this
Right.
thing, right? Like just completely don't give a shit about the mic
Oh,
and
that
just
did.
and talk and have the
Hell
conversation. Right? Yeah. And anything that's too bad. It's not like it's live. We can just edit it out anyways.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not editing that out.
We're gonna have to edit that
gold.
because I think he could do better.
No, I'm just being real. That needed to get out.
Yep.
We played a wicked
Hell yeah.
game of. Tony, it's like howling.
It
you know?
is. I added a vocal little thing there.
Yeah, just to let it feels good.
It does feel good.
Yeah, it's a release. We played. I wish you would have been there for the wiffle ball we were playing, Tony.
yeah.
We could have used you.
Dude, I
well,
woke
not
up-
my team
No,
because
your team.
we crushed
Yeah.
it.
Did you win?
Oh, we won big time.
20
What was
to
the final?
20 to 4, I believe.
20 to 4.
I woke up. I
20
woke
to
up
4.
around
Slaughter
1,
roll in the 6th.
did some social media, went back to sleep, and woke up around 3:30 or 4, just pissed. Dealing with emails with House of Blues. They gave us one check last night. Just me, made out to me,
pain in the ass.
and not cash. And I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? It's not like I can go cash this fucking thing and hand out money.
Like,
One of the bands is a
How
touring
big
band.
is the check for?
It's not to be. talk.
Why not? It's split between 5 bands.
Just
We don't
bleep
know
it.
how much each band is
Well,
making.
Bleep it out.
Here's the
Just
issue.
bleep it out later. Tell me right now.
$2,377.80.
Wow, what a weird number.
Yeah. So here's the issue. The issue is that I have to go to and I have to go to some of the bands. Oh no, we know the numbers. We know the exact numbers about who gets paid what.
Right.
And some of the bands are going to be getting paid a good portion of that. Some of the bands, I mean, a good portion. I'm not going to mention which bands.
Your band.
Yes. And
That
some
other
of the
band.
bands.
I bought that other band's CD.
The closer.
Cardinal Harbor.
Cardinal Harbor.
Yeah.
How'd they do?
They sounded great.
I got
thought
mixed
they
reviews.
I thought they were fucking killer, dude.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this. No offense.
Yeah.
I thought their sound mixing was better.
That sucks, you know. I agree though. That we had a rough time with our sound mix.
The
But
first
I wonder, we were up front too,
Yeah.
though, for it. So I just wonder if it sounded better.
That is true.
in the back.
Back
toward
of the room
back.
is way better for House of
But I
Blues, but you
yeah.
have more fun up front. So never go back.
Yeah.
Never go to the.
No,
if you
now
ever
when I'm
see me
seeing
there.
my boy hold
Yeah.
it down
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
center stage
Yeah.
at House of Blues
Yeah.
with fucking Manny and his glasses.
Dude.
And your bass player who looks
Dude.
like the dude that goes to jail in
Harlan
Half-Baked.
Williams.
Harlan Williams.
Harlan Williams, dude. Yes.
At some
we talked
point,
about that last
yeah.
night, man. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, he looks like Harlan Williams so much, and sometimes I'll just look at him and fucking laugh, man. And now it used to be just Dave I had to deal with in the band. I'd look right, and I know Dave was doing something goofy or trying to lick my face or something. And then now it's James. So James is like even a little more. He has his own little weird thing he does.
Oh yeah.
So he'll be like trying, like last night. I think he tried to shove his guitar up my ass. I think that's what happened, right? While I was singing, he was trying to like poke his guitar at my butt because he was, he was getting into his like rock,
Yeah.
like
His rock hump.
yeah, it's a rock hump. It's a rock hump. It was a good time last night. Fun
Oh,
show.
it was great.
That was great. Really good.
Yeah.
Really good show.
Which actually brings me. We should kick it into our little segments that we do at the end of the podcast.
Okay.
Why don't we do current events?
Cool.
Okay. Is there going to be special music that I imagine like we going, let's do current events. That you just put it in later.
That's the music.
Should we record it right now?
Yeah. Do you have something?
Current events.
All right. Now we're moving on to current events, ladies and
But you
gentlemen.
need like an underscoring of the like. Tony, can you do the high like beeping like a message is being
Yeah, I got
sent
it.
out on
Ready?
Telegram?
One,
Okay, and wait,
two,
hold on.
yeah.
And then Zach, you do sort of lower, like typewriter clicking. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Got it. Ready?
Yeah, Tony. Okay, ready and go. Your news with Zach and Tony.
All right. Yes, sir.
That was pretty good, guys. I think
bad.
on your end, you guys really crushed it.
I
I could do better, but I thought you guys were really.
Actually,
good.
I was gonna say
I
the
came
same
in a
thing,
little
Joe.
too
No
soon.
offense. I think me and Zach blew you out of the water.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I was kind of impressed with how on it you were. I was like,
Right,
I don't
we're
know-
ready.
I don't know what to
We've
say.
been wanting this for so long.
we were so ready to please you with the task.
Well, do you want to do 4th of July or do you want to do House of Blues?
4th of July, then we can review
House of Blues. All right.
We'll
So,
review House of Blues.
well, current event this weekend is fucking 4th of July on Monday. You know what I'm saying? America's
Yes.
birthday, everybody.
Yeah, it is.
He's got a Captain America shirt on.
Yes, I do.
Joe over here's got a Captain America hat on.
Yes, he does.
And
That's true.
we're all American up. I got a pin, an American flag pin.
We are all
So-
representing.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite holidays. I
Mine
gotta
too.
admit.
I'm
yeah.
pissed. Part of the reason why I'm pissed this weekend too. Got to work the entire weekend.
You're working tomorrow
Working
and
tomorrow
Monday.
and Monday. I'm like, what
Shit.
the fuck, my man? And I no, I love getting drunk. Can't get drunk. You know I love fires and fireworks
Right,
and
yeah.
beaches.
Who
Can't
doesn't?
fucking do that shit.
That does suck.
But I need the money, man. I need the money. So I'm just gonna be pissed at work trying to phony conversations with people and
People
beg
who
for
are
their
having
tips.
fun.
Can you bring any fireworks into your job?
No.
Can you make
no
any sort of-
sparklers.
what about like a cocktail?
Sparklers?
What about like a
Sparklers?
cocktail with sparklers?
Yeah, I bet I can do that.
Can you light? Oh, I mean, aren't there liquor drinks too? You can just light on fire.
Mhm.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do
You know
that.
what I mean,
That could
if
be
you
fun.
if you can't do everything you want to do, at least you can burn stuff.
At least
Yeah,
blow
right?
shit up, you know?
Yeah.
At least blow something up.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely. What's going to get me through it is already this is helping a little bit. It's the podcast, and also I'm going to go for a run tomorrow, and that's going to put me in a better mood. Working out puts me in a better mood of just like stress dealing with stress.
Yeah, no, there's science that supports that.
Yeah. But love it. Favorite holiday.
Yeah.
Favorite fucking holiday.
think?
Can't wait. What do you think?
One of my favorite holidays, I'll be doing what I've done ever since I came to this city, which is hang out at the Sing What You Say place with our good friends, future or past guest of the podcast, Mike Hamilton and Tony Santiago and Trevor Dawkins. Two future guests, I'm sure, on the podcast, Tony Santiago and Trevor. Go over there, eat some meat. Probably Independence Day will be on in the background, the old one, not that shitty new one.
It doesn't suck.
I've heard it sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm still gonna see it. I'll
gonna
still
see
see
it
it at some point, but
I never need to see it.
You don't need to?
Oh, I heard it doesn't do anything new, and then
that's what I heard. That's why I
and
heard
that
it
the
sucks.
Day movie. I mean, it kind of changed the game in terms.
It did. It changed the game.
You know, alien
disaster
invasion.
movies.
Yeah, it was the next. So yeah.
Do you know what I shouldn't have seen? I shouldn't have seen that Indiana Jones movie.
The last
Crystal
one.
Skull.
Yeah. That's the one where I'm like, I shouldn't have seen it.
Shit,
Mike Hamilton light. You heard me, Shia.
Shia.
Light. Mike Hamilton light. I know somebody that is your prototype. No. You are the prototype.
Hey, now he did a lot of good. That movie was terribly written.
No, I'm just support of Mike Hamilton. He just looks so much like him to me.
And he's better.
Yeah.
I love Mike Hamilton.
I love him.
Yeah, he's a crazy character.
Yeah. I'm gonna nuzzle his face.
He's one of my favorite people.
Monday.
Also, it's his birthday.
Today?
No, July 4th.
No,
No
that's not
Or
his
is it July
birthday.
5th?
That's David. My father's birthday is July 4th.
I think it's Hamilton's too. If not, it's July 5th.
So if anybody wants to record a podcast with Zach and Tony, just know that you're gonna have to survive 2 vicious dogs in order to.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. That's it's been.
Why did I even have to walk through your living room? You just came
Don't know,
downstairs. You were
Mom.
jumping up
Was that
and
you or my
down.
mom that put the? My mom goes, make sure the gate's up so they don't come through. And then she put the gate away and let you guys through. And I was like, so when I came in, I was like, why the hell would you put the gate? That was your idea.
So why are your dogs so crazy?
The rescues. So Hank,
Yeah,
the big
they're
one,
good
was
rescues.
found
I
in a
respect
dumpster.
it. Oh, fuck that.
And then Danny has like knife wounds and like he's blind in one eye.
Really?
Yeah, he was like cut up and beat up.
Danny's actually a lot better, which is why I'm so surprised that he like jumped at you.
So
like
Danny's
that.
a lot like Coco, like really sweet, like
Yeah.
super sweet, but you just can't touch him.
You can't like reach out
Can't reach
to
him,
him. You can't
flinch,
like reach behind
you know?
him.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because he's
I
jumping.
think I pissed him off a little bit because he was near me,
Yeah.
and I looked at him. And I was like, no, and I think he kind of was like, I don't fucking know you.
I don't fucking know you. Fuck
You know, I think that's why. So
you don't tell me no. They tell me no.
yeah, exactly. Which I understand
Yeah,
that sentiment.
Yeah, and then Hank is super territorial, but he's just an old grump too.
He's an old grump.
He's a big old grump.
But
Yeah.
when other people aren't around, they're super cool.
Oh my!
with,
They're
like, the whole-
fucking. They're on my lap.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
on my lap. Both
That's
of
too
them.
bad.
Hell, when
'Cause
I
I would love to just be
I know.
surrounded by that gigantic animal.
when I dog sat for them and I like fed him the first time, he came and sat on my lap. He was like, "Okay, you're the guy now. You give me the food. You're it.
You're
I'm
it.
gonna
We're gonna be
sit
cool."
on you."
He hates my girlfriend. So Hank will lay there on the floor like this. I'm laying down right now. You can't see anybody out there. But and he'll be like eyeing her. So she'll be by the counter, like getting, walking from back and forth, getting a cup to get water, and he'll just be eyeing her. He'll be following her like this, back and forth with his eyes.
Like, because he doesn't trust her?
He doesn't trust her,
yeah.
right?
Right.
And it's like, and she's touching all of our shit. So he'll be following her back and forth with his eyes, and then every once in a while he'll go, and then lay back down and keep following her back and forth, back and forth.
What a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yep.
And then if you yell at him, he'll look at you and go, and look away for a little while, and then because you're not looking at him, or he thinks you're not looking at him, he'll look at you, and then go back to following her. Because you're not yelling at him anymore. They're children. They're just children. That's all dogs. Are just like little children
Yeah.
with temperaments.
Yeah. But Joe, what do you think about 4th of July?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I know this year it's not going to be your favorite, but
Yeah, it's cool. I got a lot of mixed feelings about 4th of July.
Sure.
I got any like big patriotic holiday.
I get you.
I have a lot of mixed feelings about.
Yeah.
definitely.
But I think, and then I kind of put those away because I always have those feelings.
Anyways.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like I think, but what I try to do is take an opportunity to really focus on a lot of like the ingenuity and heroism of that's all behind the holiday, and for those people that do serve,
Yeah.
you know. But so I have a lot of mixed feelings. You know, and barbecuing is awesome.
Yeah.
Seeing friends is awesome.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's all fantastic, and the beach is great. But yeah, I have a lot of.
I completely understand. I
Yeah.
think everybody does.
Yeah.
I think everybody does.
It's like
I wish people did more, myself included. I wish people were. It was as much as it was a part of our life to celebrate our independence and the spirit of that day and all the different reasons we celebrate it for. I wish we practiced those things.
I think if
more
maybe
regularly,
I
so
think-
that we really
yeah.
earned a day to be like, you know what? Fuck yeah, America,
yeah.
we're super free, we're
Yeah.
super liberated, because so many people aren't.
yeah.
You know, I think about 4th of July.
We got
honestly,
it pretty
I
good,
think-
yeah, compared to some other countries. That is
No,
true.
no, but
even
no,
people
man, I
in
think
our country.
Our country, I think
economically, what's that?
4th of July. I think about number one thing I think about when I think of 4th of July is I think about mass incarceration.
Yeah.
And I think about people in
Our
prison
country.
for minor.
We're the best at
possession.
that. Fucking mass incarceration. That's fucking.
Which is the real Debbie Downer to be like.
Yeah. No,
you guys
but here's
okay?
the thing.
Yeah.
I think this is the way most people celebrate because I think it's a normal thought
Also,
that
somebody
you're
shoot
having.
me for using the term Debbie Downer.
No.
Somebody should.
No,
Just
I
fucking-
The dogs will be here in a minute.
yeah. Bring your dog can Ramsey Bolton my fucking face.
but I
Spoiler.
think most people get around those thoughts, which aren't problems. But I think the Independence Day should be the celebration of the pursuit of freedom and the pursuit of our independence, our mutual independence of everybody that's come to this country because we're a country of immigrants. And acknowledge that, but just then love your neighbors and fucking go out and barbecue and like, hey, we got this thing and we're still striving for something better.
You know, it'd be cool
You know?
though. Like on New Year's Day, everybody has to, or around that time, everybody's like, okay, what are my resolutions, right? And as empty as they might be because of however many are ever kept, but if it was like a tradition on 4th of July to say, okay, what am I going to focus on doing this next year that's going to make my country
A better country.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we celebrate
We
how
should start
awesome
that tradition
it is
on Monday.
too often, I think, and
Yeah.
we're not critical enough.
How many do we got? We got Independence Day. We got Veterans Day.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Fucking President's Day.
President's Day.
Nobody actually just
It's
fucking. What are we
birthdays.
doing
It's
now?
true. It's George
People
Washington.
get the day off a
and,
lot. A lot of
I
people
like
do.
those. Don't get me
I mean,
wrong.
Columbus Day is still in the books. Everybody knows that one. Everybody hates that.
See,
stupid.
you know what? And I fucking hate
But
that.
they took it
There
off
needs
in
to be-
Washington State.
There needs to be an Italian American Day that isn't fucking Columbus Day because listen, I'm very
Italian.
yes.
What are you talking about? AMC shows like The Godfather, back to
Great,
back
we're
to
just
back.
a bunch of murderers.
You get like
we're just
all-
celebrating as a bunch of murderers.
You
That's
get
all
it.
we are.
You get it chronologically though, right? So they take all three,
bro.
and you get it kind of.
I
That's
haven't
pretty
seen
nice.
that yet, but that's
Yeah,
brilliant.
but Tony, all of our
Yes.
founding fathers were murderers too.
Yeah, man.
Well, not
But like we
maybe
get
not,
we
but-
get St. Patty's Day, and I'm like, okay, fuck, you got St. Patty's, you get to drink on that day.
St.
The
Patty's
Italians-
Day?
and Italians
A
got
bunch of
fucking-
loud, drunken assholes.
I want that for. We're
Making
the
a-
loudest drunken assholes in the world.
Okay, so your problem is not necessarily recognition or an opportunity to celebrate your heritage.
Yes.
It's that you want to show those fucking micks
No.
that nobody gets down.
No, because
Nobody gets
Columbus
down
Day
like the
was
Italians.
originally, according to how it's supposed to be, and I have a problem with Columbus Day too, because who doesn't have a problem? If you read, just read up in your history, it was an issue what happened with America. But let's just leave it right there. But Columbus Day was supposed to be a celebration of Italian heritage. It was turned into by a lot of Italians a celebration of Italian heritage. It's not what it is anymore. Everybody just hates on it because it's fucking Columbus Day, as they correctly probably should.
Right.
Give us a fucking day. A fucking give us
Okay,
a
so
fucking
this is
day.
what I'm saying. This 4th of July, Tony,
Yes.
when you're fucking putting sparklers inside of martinis for lonely people, you can.
So true.
And
That's exactly what it
alcoholics,
is. That's exactly
you can
what it is.
say you can think about starting a podcast or an initiative to get a national Italian American holiday.
We can call it Tony Day.
Okay.
Well,
that's-
I'm not
Wait,
sure that
what?
one's
No.
gonna get through.
Wait a second here. Yes. And speaking of lonely people on holidays, back when me and Zach were single, we went out on
Valentine's
Valentine's Day.
We did.
And,
Together?
Yeah, because we thought we would go to Wrigleyville and just pursue and
It was like the Valentine's Day after the big divorce.
Did you guys just? Oh my god!
conquer. We thought we were going to be conquering
You just
chicks.
thought you were gonna be raking it.
No one was out.
Yeah.
And it was like, and these two lonely
Oh my
chicks
God.
came
Wait,
in.
this was on Columbus Day.
No, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Another holiday.
Bro. Dude, and
We're like Columbus Day, perfect.
Yo, we're going out on Columbus Day. We're
Yeah.
gonna pick up so many
Italian
bros.
chicks go out, okay, in celebration.
Yeah, they're so ready to get down the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Mia. And
this
go all the way down to America.
You know, there's no fucking Hallmark cards for Columbus Day, so I don't think it really is a holiday.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
know,
Yeah,
like,
that's
you-
true.
You don't send anybody.
You know what? You're
a
absolutely
fucking-
right. Fuck Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Well, always fuck Columbus Day.
On this Columbus Day, let the someone special in your life.
Let
really
your
know.
Italian know that that they're not all bad.
All bad. All bad. Smile. You know what Italian. Or don't.
Yeah, like, don't you want a fucking "Kiss Me, I'm Italian" shirt? Is that what you're saying?
That's really what you want.
I don't. You know what? I don't want it that hardcore. I just want the day, and it could be not celebrated even. I would just like the day.
So I'm pretty sure, like, religiously speaking, you could just let your employer or whoever, your friends know, like, look, I'm observing
Sure.
Italian America Day.
You know what they have though? They have things like National Cat Day and shit like this.
Oh, and then
Like-
and most days you have 3 days in one
Yeah.
day. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donut Day.
Yeah.
Right, it's donut
And
day.
National
Donut Day.
Italian Day,
You know?
and like Paper Cut Awareness Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something stupid. It's all stupid.
It's all stupid.
Till it
Yeah, you know
catches
what?
on.
So it's Italian Day.
I
It's
do
all
like
fucking stupid.
there's a tits out day or something like that, or a no bra day.
Now I can get behind that day. So we should. That's probably. It's actually a National Feminist Day, probably.
Just remember,
Yeah,
Zach,
something like that.
Still not asking for it.
Yeah, no. If they're out, they're out though. You know, I mean,
Joe, dump him out.
I'm not
agree.
dump them out, Joe.
Let's go, Joe.
Dump them out.
I'm feeling pressured right now, guys.
We both stand up.
We've got Joe in our basement. Or
Yeah. I'll tell you, I watched a crazy movie with Brian today called Cold in July. I highly recommend it. It's like 5 different movies at once.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix. You can get it on Netflix.
All right, Cold
It's
in
got
July.
Sam Shepard, who we talked about
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
It's got Don Johnson. And it's got the Dexter, the guy who plays Dexter.
Michael C. Hall.
Yeah, Michael C. Hall.
Cool.
Yeah. And it's literally like 5 or 6 movies.
Interesting.
It just keeps changing.
Weird.
And it's super 80s all throughout.
Cool.
Did you ever see the first, I think it was the first Coen Brothers film?
Fargo. No.
No. It's before that, and it's escaping my mind.
It's with
It's like a murder. It's Frances McDormand.
who's
It's her first role with them.
Oh, that's the
And then
okay.
they
yes,
got that
yeah.
white-haired guy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Who's the sheriff or whatever in the white hat.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
It's very murder, mystery, kind of like thriller.
She tries to get
Yeah.
stabbed through the window, and she stabs his hand into the window.
Spoiler.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I just
God,
did.
spoiler.
That's pretty much what I just did.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right. Well, that was that.
Oh yeah, 4th of July.
Fourth of
Yeah.
July.
So that was 4th of July.
That's
Current
current
events.
events.
We talked about a lot of important things, though.
We
think.
did.
I think
That was a great
balanced-
current event.
That was a balanced conversation.
That was a great
Yeah.
current event.
know.
But Tony just got us beers, so I think that means what are we going to do? A new song for our review segment. This is a review, Joe.
Can I take a piss break? Or
Yeah,
we can
take
take a piss break.
We're gonna we'll pause it. Or do you want to talk?
Should I just
yeah,
put-
go
Yeah,
pee,
just
go
go.
pee, come
Okay.
on back.
Go come back.
Is there any, I just want to keep listening to the podcast while I pee, though.
Well, you'll have to just listen to it.
But when I play
again.
Destiny, I can just like leave my headphones on.
What are you talking about?
No, don't leave them on because this thing is finicky and it will
Can I
make it
take
all
the
crazy.
microphone with me?
No, it's taped to the
Taped
table
to
as
the
you can
table
see.
there.
Okay.
Yes, it's just.
Listen, as much as I'd love to listen to you piss,
No, I can mute the microphone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But okay.
He's got a powerful belief in himself.
Your dogs aren't out here, are they?
No.
I don't
No,
know.
you'll be fine. So when Joe went to open the door,
I think they figured it out, Zach.
Yeah.
We barked like dogs. They heard us bark like dogs. Then we high-fived.
then we high fived. Yeah, that's what I really
We just
needed to say.
explained what we just did, which is very obvious to me. But we got to get better at that, too. There's some things when we're telling stories, I realize that we're not good at. I'm trying to, especially today, be like, I'm laying like this now, or
Right.
or describing the action.
When you were referring to these, I wanted to say what he's referring to is this giant silver ball
Yeah,
that is our microphone.
right.
You said it earlier today, and I was about to jump in, but I was like, yeah, whatever,
Yeah.
I'll leave him.
So,
I'll leave
yeah,
him to
so,
it.
some
Fuck
of it, some of it, yeah, I believe you're right. You just gotta say fuck it too.
Yeah. But we're gonna review House of Blues. Do you just want to start talking about House of Blues, you and me? Because we need to hurry up because he wants to do 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, is he on a time crunch?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you start.
Okay, so last night even.
Last
Yeah,
night,
Jesus.
July 1st, we Man Called
a
Noon
long
had
day.
Yeah, last night we had our 5th anniversary show as a band.
As a band, at least a core band.
core
Your
band.
core ensemble being you, Dave Aiken, and Josh Fontenot.
Josh Fontenot. Right. But the celebration was for everybody because they're all
Of course.
core members now.
And they're all putting hard work in.
They're all putting the work in. Yes, and it was a good time. We had a good night. And it was a hard night to book for and to bring people in for.
The Friday in the city of Chicago before 4th of July is tough because it's a big vacation time. And people leave the city to go to the beach, to go to wherever the fuck, families' houses, yada, yada, yada. People come into the city for the fireworks celebration,
Correct.
but the people who live here leave.
Correct.
Mostly. And you know, that's true all over the country. 4th of July weekend is a huge, fucking vacation weekend, so it's a hard day to book for. But I thought it was plenty full. Like, it wasn't as full as the one in January, but it was still pretty full.
That's because we brought
The
on
House of
people.
Blues.
That's
Well,
the thing.
I did know a lot of the people there. That's for sure. But but still,
I didn't know many people there.
yeah,
that's awesome.
it's fucking great.
I'm glad you managed to just be here for it. That's
dude,
cool.
it was wonderful.
Yeah.
It was one of the best parts of the show for me was seeing you.
Yeah.
It was sincerely, it was good.
Yeah.
Do you want to do 2 thumbs up now or wait to hear what Joe says
Till the very end.
Very end.
Yeah.
What'd you think of House of Blues? We're doing the review segment right now.
Yeah. Which
I thought it was
we
great.
don't have a song
I'd
for.
never been before.
To any House of Blues?
No, to any House of Blues. So.
They got one in Florence.
Is that the first House of Blues here in Chicago?
I don't know
Because it is an Aykroyd thing.
you
know?
Yes.
I did learn that Dr. Imagination designed it. I think it looks like a giant turtle shell.
Okay.
Outside of the building,
I agree.
which is really awesome. It's not a negative.
Not a dig.
critique. But as far as the show is concerned, I didn't like that first band who I heard. He looked.
I won't. I'm not.
Don't say
I'll
names.
leave the
We
name
won't-
out.
we
I'll
won't
leave the
say
name
names.
out.
If
If you don't like.
I don't know the name of the band.
Okay. He didn't like the first one that he saw.
The first one that he saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The first one I saw.
Yeah.
I think it was called Man Called Noon.
Yes, you dirty fuck. Yes. Was that all just a setup to a joke?
I didn't care for that.
Was it all just a setup to a joke? It's brilliant. You're brilliant.
Yeah, no,
I'll
no,
be
no,
sucking
no,
some
no, no,
dick
that's
today.
not the first. That's not the first band I saw. Yeah, I thought it was a great show. I thought you guys had a killer set. I thought the mixing wasn't in your favor.
I agree.
The band after you was mixed better.
I agree based off of what I was hearing from. We were having some technical difficulties. Definitely won't be adding House of Blues in this podcast. But there were some technical difficulties that there wasn't for the first show.
I think that's hard though. I think that's just it's not necessarily anyone's fault.
Sure.
Even.
Sure.
Just mixing is incredibly difficult.
It is.
Like with the band.
It is.
Maybe you don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
So, but I thought it still was a rocking good show.
Yeah, it's the first
I
time
love
you
you
saw
guys.
him in a while.
I
Right?
hadn't seen you all in a very long time. I don't
Years.
remember the last time I saw
Probably 6 or 7 years.
the iteration and whatever iteration the band was in.
It was.
There's Brian Sonic probably. I was probably in the
Yeah.
band at the time even.
Yeah. It wasn't called Man Called Noon.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it was some other name.
Another Tony Run Around
So
or Tony
well,
Geometrical
what
Project.
I love seeing that your stuff keeps growing, Tone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That you keep expanding and you keep building and you keep working on your songwriting and
Thank you, brother.
so it's been a pleasure to watch that evolution over the years and
Sure.
and to come see it at the House of Blues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's amazing to me.
Yeah.
Cool ass venue.
I will say. I
And
think
the beer was good too. They had Dale's IPA. And
I like
some Tall
Dale's.
Boys.
Dale's ain't deep.
Yeah.
Dale's, you know what?
Yeah,
For
it's a good
$5.50,
Boys.
it's like for $5.50, right?
Not at the House of Blues.
No,
House of Blues are amusement park.
Yeah.
House of Blues are amusement park prices.
Yeah, I drink for free when I go there.
Of course you fucking
Yeah.
do.
Oh yeah, 'cause I'm part
You're
of
a
the
rock
talent.
star.
I will. There was things I wasn't happy with. Number one, I'm never gonna pick July 1st for a show again. It was very hard to get the show together, and I was not happy with some of the band's ability to draw. And it is a business at the end of the day. And so it was. But it was a hard date. It was a very, very hard date. I didn't realize it. I was very hesitant about the date, but some of us in the band were like, imagine July 1st kicking off the Independence Day weekend, and I'm like, it kind of feels like Christmas Eve. It kind of feels like throwing a big show the day before Thanksgiving or 2 days before Thanksgiving.
Right.
And we were right. That was part of that. And then the more people I talked to, the more business owners in the area were like, that's a hard day. That's a real hard day. People are going to be out of town. That's going to be the first day that they leave. And sure enough, it absolutely was.
Yeah.
It was a hard show to put on, but I had a spectacular time. I love playing that place. It's one of my favorite venues to play in the city, and they take really good care of me when I'm there.
How many poops did you take?
I took 0.
Because we were like,
Mano took 3. Mano took 3. Dude,
It's because of that meatloaf.
He
You kept
made-
talking
dude,
about
he-
meatloaf.
dude, and he
Meatloaf was delicious.
And he didn't even finish the meatloaf. He didn't even finish the meatloaf. Everybody else was ordering food, and I was like, no, I'm not getting any food. And everyone was like, really? Are you sure? Man looks at me, leans back and looks at me, you don't want any food? And then he orders meatloaf, and I'm like, if that was ordering anything, I would get meatloaf. Doesn't finish his meatloaf. And then he takes 3 shits. It's like, this is why I'm not eating right before I play. But yeah, so go ahead. What are you going to give it?
I'm gonna give it because I did like the January House of Blues show a little bit more. I'm gonna give it 2 out of 3 point and pumps.
Yeah. It's similar to what I'm going to do.
Yeah. And you can give it whatever you want.
Whatever
could be
you want.
stars, could be thumbs, could be.
I'm not certain on what a point and pump is. Okay. All right. I like it. Yeah.
That's what I do.
3's the max?
No. You can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. You can do 9 out of 10
5.
stars.
I've given
You
5
can do 1 out of
boners
10
before.
Thumbs.
Yeah. I've given hard cocks. I've given
Yeah.
flaccid cocks.
I've given wet pussies.
Wet pussies, sopping wet pussies.
Well, our guest was a female, and she was down with the joke. I wasn't being crass.
No, you were, but that's
were.
okay.
I was being crass, yeah.
Sex positive, Tony. Be
Sex positive. Sex positive over
Okay.
here.
Everybody was consensual in the sex joke.
in the
Yes.
sopping wet
Then
pussy
we're good.
joke. Yeah.
Because there was boners in the review, and there was wet vaginas.
pussy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it, just 2 dicks way up, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
2 dicks?
Hard
Yeah.
ones.
Just 2, both my dicks, way hard.
2 dicks?
Whole
2
time.
out of 2 dicks.
2 out of 2
I
dicks.
swear to God,
Yeah.
if I had 2 dicks,
What would you do?
I would go to the doctor and be like, am I okay?
Is this all right? How long have you known about this?
This is, oh my God, I just found this other dick.
I would go to my lady dick doctor.
Is that true?
Deserved a fart.
Do you have an exclusive lady dick doctor?
No.
Why
But
would you?
if she's out there, I'll find her.
You know what? This might be kind of, I don't think it's sexist. I don't know what it is, but it's,
Why aren't
What's
there dick
important though,
doctors?
Tony,
If
is that
somebody-
you're asking the question.
if somebody is going to be like checking me for problems with my genitals,
Right.
I kind of want it to be a dude, and that to be like, because he's
Yeah,
got
of course.
one.
Yeah.
He's got one, and it's like it's
yeah, but they're
Not
a
to mention how
doctor.
gay you are.
yeah. Oh, I'm super gay. That's the best part. But But I mean, it's still different than I don't know. It's like, oh, you got one, you must know what's going on. You know, you must know like my fears that I have, or.
Well, imagine all the years though before women could get
lady gynecologist.
Straight up.
lady gynecologist.
Straight up.
But also, I've had my, as you know, I've had some interesting stories involving my
tell
balls
me one.
before.
Tell me the one.
I don't think I can.
Oh, we don't
Okay.
get enough time. Yeah.
Because I
All
gotta
right.
be a neo-futurist.
That's true.
Time
We
is
got to roll.
And I only just recently found my car key.
I give it
we gotta roll.
I give it a thumb and a half.
Okay.
You know what? I had to give it 2 thumbs up. We had a great time.
We got
cocks up,
we
man. I
got
saw
2
my boy
thumbs,
doing his
2
thing.
hard cocks, 2 out of 3 pointing pumps. We're gonna end this podcast here. Real quick, last plugs. Watched.
Yeah, AMC's American West, Saturdays, 10 p.m. I'm Frank James, bitch.
If you're in Ohio, go and see a show in 6 weeks in Athens.
Yeah, and then catch me in Antony and Cleopatra in D.C. in September, and then at the Roundhouse Theater in December doing Ms. Bennett.
Fucking shit. He works, bitches.
Work,
he
work,
works all
work,
day
work,
long.
work.
Don't ignore me. Let's just close it up.
All right. Finley Dunn's Tuesdays. Thank you. Love you. Talk to you next week.
Bye.
You're up to go out tonight. I'm down if you are too. You're carrying all the hate. I'm carrying a grudge I got to lose. On a walk to get to the ride. You're all screams in the night. But nothing is a return. Just the echo and what it learned. Oh, come on, let's just dance tonight. Because everyone is lonely in the modern light. Well, oh, come on, let's just dance tonight. Because everyone is lonely in the modern light. Into the car on the street, corner is where the rest of us meet. Hindsight is 20/20, but you're always mad dog when you're out of money. Before we get to the door, I long drag a smoke that I roll. Because outside the club, everyone's cool, is quietly smug. Oh, come on, let's just dance tonight. Because everyone is